Welcome back. I've got 3 words: puppies, puppies. Oh, and puppies. What more do you need? You need to know that everything about caring for a puppy comes in threes. Kimberly Vermillion from the Arizona Animal Welfare League is here to explain, and you brought Fresca. First, tell us about this sweet girl.
This is Fresca, and she's going to be up for adoption this weekend. She's about 11 weeks old, and we think maybe she's a cattle dog mix.
How can you tell?
We don't know for sure. That is just a guess when it's, when they're a rescue. So.
She's such a good girl and so chill. She has just been in your arms all morning, and she's just looking up at you lovingly. So let's talk about the threes. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. What do we need to know in the first 3 days?
Yes, so this is for puppies and all adult dogs too, that you just want to make sure that you're giving them enough time to get acclimated to your home. 3 days to really warm up to you. 3 weeks until they kind of feel like, they're starting to fit in your home, and 3 months until they're fully settled in and really feel part of your family.
What should people think about in terms of if they're ready to adopt a dog? Because it's a big responsibility.
Yes, puppies especially are a huge responsibility. They take a lot of time, patience. There's a lot of training that's involved, and that's what we always say. Maybe you're not ready for a puppy. Maybe adult dog's better, because you know what their personality is going to be when you adopt them, and they might not need as much training and that time commitment of always being home like a puppy. That's
really something to think about, because a mature dog, an adult dog, you sort of know their temperament and their vibe, and if you're going to click with them, whereas a puppy, you don't really know. Although, come on, Fresca, she's chill.
But she could also be saving up all her energy for later. We don't know, right?
Good point. Good point. Hello. Now, who might be ready for a puppy?
So if you're, are able to be home a lot more often, be able to spend that time training them, setting them up for success, then maybe a puppy is right for you. But, if you have a lot going on, maybe you work a full-time job, an older dog might be better because they're okay to be left home for, more than a couple hours.
What should you think about if you already have pets in the home? I have 2 cats, and I just don't know if Biggie and Lolo are gonna really get along with Fresca.
Yeah, you definitely want to take that introduction slow. So when you adopt a dog from us, we always suggest that you come and you bring your dog with to do a meet greet to make sure that it's a good fit. We also suggest that if you have, if you're thinking about adopting a cat, to bring them in as well, so we can kind of do a cat test.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, we just walk them through our cattery where we have our cats and kind of just see how they react. It's not a foolproof test, so we definitely make sure to start that introduction slow when you have them in your home.
I've been to the cattery at Arizona Animal Welfare. That's where I got both my kittens. What's it like there right now in terms of dogs and puppies? How many do you have that are looking for homes?
We have a large variety of dogs, puppies, cats, and kittens who are looking for their forever home. So if you're ready for a furry family member, definitely visit our website, aawl.org, to see all the animals we have up for adoption. We update that multiple times a day, so keep looking back and seeing if you see when that calls to you.
I think this is obvious, but what are some of the benefits to having a puppy or a dog, particularly for people who might live alone?
They're great companions, right? It's your best friend, right? When you adopt a dog or a cat, they become your best friend, and they're a family member. So it's a great reward to be able to adopt and bring one of them home.
Also, in my neighborhood, there's been a rash, Kimberly, of ding-dong ditchers and teepeers. Would a dog protect me from that? Porch pirates?
They might bark to let you know, right?
Yes.
To, keep an eye out.
That's a good warning, right? How do you know if it's going to be a good watchdog? Can you tell?
You don't know for sure. If they're pretty vocal, they might be a good watchdog, right? So, if you come into our shelter, we can meet with an adoption counselor, and they can match you up with a few dogs that might be a good fit, and you can meet them and see if that would be a good dog for you.
So if you're thinking about it, go on into Arizona Animal Welfare League. You can meet with a counselor. You can look at the puppies, the kittens. You can talk. And if you have a cat at home, you can even bring in your cat to see if it's a match made in heaven.
A dog,
not
a cat.
Yeah, you know,
cats don't do well when they're comfortable in their environment. So if you are thinking about adopting a dog and you have a cat at home, we do offer a slumber party which is where you can bring the dog home for a short period of time overnight and just see if it's a good fit. Take that introduction really slow to make sure that your cat is comfortable and also that the dog is comfortable with cat
I
as
have
well.
never heard of that. That is so brilliant. A slumber party. So if you go down to the animal welfare shelter and you see a dog you like, but you're not sure if that dog's really going to fit in with you, your pets, your kids, your house, have yourself a little slumber party. And look, Fresca here, if we can get a nice tight shot of this girl, she is going to be available in the next week?
Within the next
say?
couple days, this weekend, definitely
Okay.
keep an eye out for her on our website. She'll be adoptable at our main shelter at 40th Street in Washington.
This is a great dog, but they have so many other gorgeous, adorable dogs. Thank you so much for bringing in Fresca.